of the great Oriental rabbis of yesteryear. Now, it happens to be on the 21st of Iyar. Some people I saw quoted there was a hilula of a really great rabbi, Rabbi Eliezer ibn Shangi. Zecher Tzadik Libracha. On the States, please, if someone knows anything different or can confirm the source, I would really appreciate it. He was one of the great rabbis in Turkey during the 17th century and the very early part of the 18th century. Now, he was very famous to be the head of the Jewish court in his vicinity. And also I think he became one of the great rabbis of Bקושטא in of his time, and the author of famous Torah colossal work. I think the book was called the ודין, the Sefer ודין. Let's explore a few of the highlights of the great rabbi's life. Now, friends, he was born in the year 1660 and passed away, I think, at around the year 1712. So he would have been about 52 years of age. It's documented when at the time period when he passed away towards the beginning part of the 18th century. Now, I think the 1660 birth date is an approximation, and he came from great rabbinic auspices. His father's name was Rabbi Nisim. I think they actually descended from the famous Rabbi Ephraim ibn Shangi, who would actually arrive to Bקושטא from Spain at the time period of the Spanish expulsion. I think that was in the year 1492, respectively. That would have been about nearly 170 years before he was born. And the family would reach Bקושטא from Spain, respectively. I think they were connected somehow family-wise. I'm not sure exact family connection with Rabbi Chaim ben Avisti and Rabbi Yoshua Raphael ben Avisti, really, really great rabbis of their time, rabbis we've mentioned about on various occasions before. Now, he will become a star student of Rabbi Yosef Katzvi. I think he would actually learn inside his yeshiva at that point in time, and will because of the greatness of the rabbi, he will end up writing various different pasek dins, render different laws in of itself. I think he will have a connection with Rabbi Yosef, very much so. And Rabbi Yitzchak Marbit, another great rabbi, he will actually testify within regards to that time period about the different halachic rulings and the halachic brilliances within regards to them. For example, I think they would sign together with Rabbi Yoshua, I believe was his uncle, a letter to Rabbi Shimon ibn Habib, a very great rabbi. He happened to be the rabbi of Gallipoli, I think, at that point in time. I'm not sure exactly where that was, possibly in Turkey, but I'll have to double check on that. Within regards to different takanot, what halachic rulings, which are really, let's say, grappling those specific vicinities at that point in time, had halachic ramifications, let's just say, in of itself. Now, he passed away around the year 1712, I believe. He was about 52 years of age. The great rabbi was. And now it's reported over that towards some stage in his life there was a very, very large fire broke out in Turkey and his house burned down. However, not just he lost his house, he wrote a lot of different Torah novelties at that stage in time, and that got lost. The vast majority of it did. I think it happened to be Rabbi Chaim, his son, would print, let's say, some of the remaining Torah works which he had intact, or maybe, I'm not too sure, maybe a window of time after he passed away. I'm not too sure the exact date when it was written. Let's explore the book in itself. He would write actually various different writings which actually did get burned. I don't think it was published at that stage in time. And I think his son will print afterwards the book, the great sefer of his called the ודין, which I think was printed in Bקושטא in the year Taf Pei Bet. This was drushim, let's just say sermons or writings on the Torah and Shuvot, questions and answers respectively, and various different halachic rulings at that point in time. I think maybe connected to Rabbi Yaakov also, this great Torah colossal work was, respectively. So that is also very interesting. There's much that can be said within regards to him. Actually, I think the book was printed in Bקושטא itself, respectively. He was a great rabbi of his time, a rabbi we mentioned about on various occasions in this series. If he passed away in 1712, he would have passed away about 313 years ago, I believe. And they were part of the Ottoman Empire. Istanbul was at the time he was born. Likewise, in 1712, when he passed away, Istanbul was part of the Ottoman Empire at that stage in time. And so Rav Chaim was a great rabbi, also his descendant. And he was head of Jewish court also there, the Ab Bet Din, as they call, respectively. So please don't forget to light candles in memory. Please confirm the date if anyone knows the date of his exact Hilula. I saw on the Hayomi website that it was on the 21st of Iyar. It's commemorated. So he lived a very a very, very important life. 52 years of age is the same amount of years as Shlomo HaMelech actually incidentally lived. Now, friends, we're a community here. We're learning about the great Oriental rabbis of yesterday inside the series. We're like an online encyclopedia, you could say. If you descend from any of the great rabbis we are speaking about here inside the series, please send me an email. I would love to hear more information about the great rabbis. Maybe we've related over in previous videos. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please subscribe now. We are nearing 7,000 subscribers, which is absolutely phenomenal achievement. And friends, if you feel anyone is interested in watching any of these videos, share the videos to other people and tell them to join. We're a community here. We love learning about the great rabbis of yesteryear, and it's actually interesting. We also at the moment are recording a lot of other videos, not just connected to great rabbis. We tour around Israel. We speak about the weekly Parshat HaShavua. For example, this week's Parsha Torah portion is Parshat Emor. We speak about the new Hebrew months on this channel. We sightsee the historic Jewish places. We speak about current events. We're pretty much covering many different things. We do a lot of shorts on various different clips, fancy clips of great places in Israel with good views and stuff like that. And that's every extra reason to join the channel. So we've probably related over at least 120 videos of great Turkish rabbis inside the series, just like this great rabbi we mentioned about today over here. So I really appreciate it that you all enjoy it. We're here as a community. I'm about to come into Parshat Emor here, recording this from the city of Bet Shemesh. Happens to also be at the time of recording this the festival, Jewish festival celebration of Lag BaOmer on this auspicious day. So please, everyone, wishing you all well. Take care and Shabbat Shalom and be well. Thank you, everyone, for watching.